Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I am immensely excited to share a layer one cutting edge blockchain that is literally changing the world. Now, we all know that Bitcoin and crypto is changing the world, but this is changing the world in an entirely different way. It blows me away, and I'm going to be a part of this crypto with or without the investment side of it. I'm probably going to buy it personally and hold it forever because I love what they stand for and they're literally changing the world. Now, we've all heard that, everything will eventually be tokenized, like your car, your boat, your house, stuff like that. And I understood that part. But how about tokenizing the rainforest? Well, that's been tokenized. Hear me out. It's pretty cool. It really excites me. Now, before we get into that, please hit that like button, subscribe, match the notification, and we want you to be part of this community. Now, let's get back to it. What they're talking about, guys, is CELO, CELO, is basically kind of like a hybrid between crowdfunding and a layer one blockchain and cutting edge technology where they can use their cell phone to basically do their banking, and it all ties in together. It's really cool. The founders are from one's an MIT professor, the other two are CEOs. One was from GoDaddy and the other one's from Google. It's spectacular. I actually came across it going to the World Economic Forum's website, and I saw the logo and I wrote it down, and now I've went down the rabbit hole for like 3 or 4 hours. It's crazy impressive, guys. They're literally changing the world, and quite frankly, I hope it can change America from being so divisive because, whether you're on the left or the right, I think because of this exact crypto right here, forget the rest of the stuff, this might be able to unite America and have us actually agree on something that's extremely positive. So what they've done is they set up these different networks that they can set up for kind of the crowdfunding for a cause, whether it's like, let's say, dog rescue, uh, a water tower for a community, electricity in a third world country, cleaning up a river, anything. For this particular one that we're talking about is literally they're buying acres in the rainforest, in the Amazon, and uh, they've they set up the network, and whoever uses the network and the token, which is CELO, percent of the staking fees and all the fees go to buying acres and acres of land, and then they come back and they plant trees. It's literally changing the world. They're going into villages, they set them up a network, and they can not only use the network, they do crowdfunding to help the people launch their businesses, which is a lot different than what we think of because they're third world country, and uh, there's a lot of poverty in the world where literally the more people in the world do not have access to banks than actually do. In America, we don't understand that, but Bitcoin by itself is literally changing the world, guys. We saw what happened when the government in Canada tried to shut down everyone's bank accounts, and because they disagree with them, well, they did that, but they still couldn't shut down their Bitcoin. When Russia invaded, uh, the Ukraine literally has received, I think it's up to like $100 million, guys. Now think about this: when Russia invaded, you have bombs going off in the street, and you grab your kids and your family and you take off and you go by the bank trying to get money out, and they literally stopped everyone. All you could take is $3,000. Well, if you had your money in Bitcoin or any crypto, all you got to do is find a Wi-Fi signal somewhere else in the world and get out. It's spectacular, guys. But the best thing about the what I was talking about in the little villages, see, there's places in the world people make $2, $3 a day, even $2, $3 a week. And the worst part uh, of that, believe it or not, is not how much they make. It's that they don't even get to save any money at all. Like right now in Turkey, if you put $100 in the bank, you're losing 30% a month, guys. 30% a month. So if you had that in Bitcoin, even if it did nothing else but stay worth $100, forget that it should outdo inflation and maybe it doubles, triples, or quadruples. Forget all that. If you could just actually imagine if you're really poor and you're trying to save some money, but you can't make it as fast as you can save it. And then to be able to actually save something, it's going to change the world. Anyway, CELO is positive across the thing. You can come up with your own crowdfunding um, issue, and you can take it to submit it to them, and they help fund it. They help crowd raise. They help set up the network. They help people get phones. They get banking. Guys, I love everything about it. I urge you to go to CELO.org. Check them out. It's a layer one. And also, on the investment side, I think it's a win-win. Let's take a look at the chart. And that actually got me excited almost as much as the crowdfunding. Now, if you look at this, guys, this thing has traded like at around $10 or just over $10. And right now, it's just a little bit over 2. So here's my thinking. Now, this is not financial advice. It's my financial opinion, but I truly believe that this is going to be around long term. And on the political aspect, which I'm glad I said that because I want to make one political statement and that's it. And it's not a negative one. Just hear me out. It's bipartisan. But I think that this is pretty safe because as a politician, I can't imagine you going after CELO in any way, shape, or form. It wouldn't be a good move for a politician. So that's very positive for crypto and for this particular token. Now, my thoughts are you could start buying it right here just over $2, maybe buy 50, 75% and buy more as it goes down. I really believe whenever, whether it's 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now, or even 2 years from now, which I don't believe it'll be that long, when Bitcoin takes out its old high and starts to run to 100,000, this not only will take out its old high, it will be changing gears. Uh, that's what I believe. So I think long term, this is a great long term hold. I love everything about it. Now, the political statement. I really believe that this particular token, but crypto and Bitcoin itself could help us unite because there's so much positiveness coming from crypto. It literally, I heard a guy say it's like putting the Constitution in money, like our freedom of speech, our rights to own our property, our rights to have savings, our rights to not have our property taken by the government. And I'm not just talking about in America, I'm talking about around the world. Those are our rights, guys, and we have to fight for them together. But they split us apart. And yes, I get whether you're left or right, but everyone needs to get behind the crypto community. Now, this part you may not like, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Right now, the politicians, every single politician that is against crypto, for whatever reason, is the Democratic Party. Now, I want you to think about it. And Elizabeth Warren is the one leading the way. I want you to go back to CELO.org and imagine anybody, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, but any politician that would have anything negative to do with shutting down CELO, that doesn't work for me, guys. And forget what they say, vote for what they do. Vote for what you want. Learn to think for yourself, guys. That's all I'm saying. And it does matter, guys. It does matter, especially the young generation. I know they like to tell you about climate change and all this stuff, and I'm all for it. Believe me. but they're doing something about it, and they're using crypto to do it. Think about that, guys. They're using crypto to go in and save these third world countries. They're using crypto to literally save the planet. I don't know if you went down the rabbit hole about the Amazon guys, but that's like the lungs of the planet. And they're going to start buying more and more and more. I'm excited, guys. I can't be more excited. And I don't care. I literally don't care who you vote for. But it would bother me if anyone votes for a politician that wants to shut down such a phenomenal thing for the world. They all say they want to help the poor. Well, nothing helps the poor better than them having access to a cell phone, to a satellite with Wi-Fi, to a bank, and then a crowdfunding loan to help them kickstart their entrepreneur spirit. Guys, man, I'm excited. Anyway, I didn't mean to get that long of a rant, but take a look at it, guys, and do like me. I urge you, this is not financial advice, but I do urge you to be careful who you vote for. Also, while I'm thinking about it, you can go to crypto-law.us, crypto-law.us, and that's the XRP law firm's website. When you click on it, all you have to do is type your name and your address, and it literally sends your email directly to Congress. Has nothing to do with XRP. You should go there and use it to tell your congressman, no matter where you're at in the world, and say, hey, I love crypto, and I want to make sure that you do nothing to CELO, CELO, because it is the most positive thing outside of Bitcoin itself that I have seen that's going to change the world in the most positive way you can imagine. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that like button and share with like-minded people, guys. We want to get the word out, especially about this particular crypto. And hit that notification bell if you subscribe, because we want you to be part of the community and get all this in a timely manner. Take care, guys.